And we're back with the final live stream of the day. The final book. We are here. I will be reading 19 Years Later from the Deathly Hallows to end off back to Hogwarts. In case this is the first time you're seeing this, I have read all the other books, like a chapter from each, and they are in my Harry Potter playlist on my channel, which you can find. And it's been fun to do this. I've never gone live on YouTube before, and will I do it again? I don't know, but you guys wanted me to go live. I went live. Does it start again? Hi. I don't know what, I think it just started again there. For those of you that are just finding this, I have read chapters from the other books. You can find them in my Harry Potter playlist on my channel. I was supposed to do a Back to Hogwarts series, upload proper videos, but they wouldn't work. And you guys wanted me to go live to read them instead. So this is what I'm doing. I am now on the final book. I am on 19 Years Later in the Deathly Hallows, aka going into Cursed Child territory. I won't be reading from the Cursed Child, but we will start in a wee minute. Also want to say I've never gone live on YouTube in my life before. You guys wanted me to go live to read these. It's been fun getting to know people across the world, because obviously Harry Potter is worldwide and it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing to see loads of people everywhere and just keeping the magic alive. It's great. It's fun. Yeah, so I'll wait another minute or so just to see if anyone wants to come in. If they don't, I'll just start, because this is probably going to be a very short chapter, because 19 years later is not that long. Where is it? Right at the back. 19 years later. We're on this one. I'll start in a wee while, not in a wee while, like a minute. I apologize for the lighting changes, by the way, in the video. It's gone from sunny to gloomy to sunny to gloomy. As Scotland does. I love how people just disappear and I'm out here. Don't even say hi. I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. I'm going to a donkey now from Shrek. I don't know why. Right. It's just so I don't know whether to start or not, because obviously there's no one here. There will be if you're rewatching this. Because this chapter is going to be very short. So I'm probably just going to start it. Because I've been doing this since 11:15. And we're nearly done. So 19 years later from Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Autumn seemed to arrive suddenly that year. The morning of the 1st of September was crisp and golden as an apple, and as the little family bobbed across the rumbling road towards the great sooty station, the fumes of car exhausts and the breath of pedestrians sparkled like cobwebs in the cold air. 2 large cases rattled on top of the laden trolleys the parents were pushing. The owls inside then hooted indignantly, and the red-haired girl trailed tearfully behind her brothers, clutching her father's arm. "It won't be long and you'll be going too," Harry told her. 2 years, sniffed Lily. "I want to go now." The commuters stared curiously at the owls as the family wove its way towards the barrier between platforms 9 and 10. Albus' voice drifted back to Harry over the surrounding clamour. His sons had resumed the argument they'd started in the car. I won't be in Slytherin." "James, give it a rest," said Ginny. "I only said he might be," said James, grinning at his younger brother. "There's nothing wrong with that. He might be in But James caught his mother's eye and fell silent. The 5 Potters approached the barrier. With a slightly cocky look over his shoulder at his younger brother, James took the trolley from his mother and broke into a run. A moment later, he'd vanished. "You'll write to me, won't you?" Albus asked his parents immediately, capitalising on the momentary absence of his brother. "Every day if you want us to," said Ginny. "Not every day," said Albus quickly. "James said most people only get letters from home about once a month." "We wrote to James 3 times a week last year," said Ginny. "You don't want to believe everything he tells you about Hogwarts," Harry put in. "He likes a laugh, your brother." Side by side, they pushed the second trolley forwards, gathering speed. As they reached the barrier, Albus winced, but no collision came. Instead, the family emerged onto platform 9 3/4, which was obscured by thick white steam that was pouring from the scarlet Hogwarts Express. Indistinct figures were swarming through the mist into which James had already disappeared. "Where are they?" asked Albus anxiously, peering at the hazy forms as they passed that made their way down the platform. "We'll find them," said Ginny reassuringly, but the vapour was dense, and it was difficult to make out anybody's faces. Detached from their owners, voices sounded unnaturally loud. Harry thought he heard Percy discouraging loudly on broomstick regulations and was quite glad of the excuse not to stop and say hello. I think that's them, Al, said Ginny suddenly. A group of 4 people emerged from the mist, standing along the very last carriage. Their faces only came into focus when Harry, Ginny, Lily, and Albus had drawn right up to them. Hi, said Albus, sounding immensely relieved. Rose, who was already wearing her brand new Hogwarts robes, beamed at him. Packed all right then? Ron asked Harry. I did. Hermione didn't believe I could pass a muggle driving test, did you? She thought I'd have to confund the examiner. No, I didn't, said Hermione. I had complete faith in you. As a matter of fact, I did confund him, Ron whispered to Harry, as together they lifted Albus's trunk and owl onto the train. I only forgot to look in the wing mirror, and let's face it, I can use the sensory charm for that. Back on the platform, they found Lily and Hugo, Rose's younger brother, having an animated discussion about which house they would be sorted into when they finally went to Hogwarts. If you're not in Gryffindor, we'll disown you, said Ron, but no pressure. Ron! Lily and Hugo laughed, but Albus and Rose looked solemn. He didn't mean it, said Hermione and Ginny, but Ron was no longer paying attention. Catching Harry's eye, he nodded covertly to some point some 50 yards away. The steam had thinned for a moment, and 3 people stood in sharp relief against the shifting mist. Look who it is. Draco Malfoy was standing there with his wife and son, a dark coat buttoned up to his throat. His hair was receding somewhat, which emphasized the pointed chin. The new boy resembled Draco as much as Albus resembled Harry. Draco caught sight of Harry, Ron, and Hermione and Ginny staring at him, nodded curtly, and then turned away again. So that's little Scorpius, said Ron under his breath. Make sure you beat him in every test, Rosie. Thank God you inherited your mother's brains. Ron, for heaven's sake, said Hermione, half stern, half amused. Don't try and turn them against each other before they've even started school. You're right, sorry, said Ron, but unable to help himself, he added. Don't get too friendly with him, though, Rosie. Grandad Weasley would never forgive you if you married a pureblood. Hey! James reappeared. He had divested himself of his trunk. Ron and Hermione. I know. He had divested himself of his trunk, owl, and trolley, and was evidently bursting with news. Teddy's back there, he said breathlessly, pointing back over his shoulder into the billowing clouds of steam. Just seen him. Guess what he's doing? Snogging Victoire. He gazed up at the adults, evidently disappointed by the lack of reaction. Teddy Lupin, snogging our Victoire, our cousin. And I asked Teddy what he was doing. You interrupted them, said Ginny. You're so like Ron. And he said, you come to see her off, and then he told me to go away. He's snogging her, James added, as though worried he had not made himself clear. Oh, it'd be so lovely if they got married, whispered Lily enthusiastically. Teddy would really be part of the family then. He already comes round for dinner about 4 times a week, said Harry. Why don't we just invite him to live with us and have it done with? Yeah, said James enthusiastically. I don't mind sharing with Al. Teddy can have my room. No, said Harry firmly. You and Al will share a room only when I want the house demolished. He checked the battered old watch that once had been Fabian Pruitt's. It's nearly 11. You better get on board. Don't forget to give Neville love, Ginny told James as she hugged him. Mum, I can't give Professor love. But you know Neville. James rolled his eyes. Outside, yeah. But at school he's Professor Longbottom, isn't he? I can't walk into herbology and give him love. Shaking his head at his mother's foolishness, he vented his feelings by aiming a kick at Albus. See you later, Al. Watch out for the Thestrals. I thought they were invisible. You said they were invisible. But James merely laughed, permitted his mother to kiss him, gave his father a fleeting hug, then leapt onto the rapidly filling train. They saw him wave, and then sprinted away up the corridor to find his friends. Thestrals are nothing to worry about, Harry told Albus. They're gentle things. There's nothing scary about them. Anyway, you won't be going up to the school in the carriages. You'll be going by boats. Ginny kissed Albus goodbye. See you at Christmas. Bye, Al, said Harry, as his son hugged him. Don't forget Hagrid's invited you to tea next Friday. Don't mess with Peeves. Don't duel anyone till you've learned how. And don't let James wind you up. What if I am in Slytherin? That whisper was for his father alone, and Harry knew that only that the moment of departure could have forced Albus to reveal how great and sincere that fear was. Harry crouched down so that Albus' face was slightly above his own. Alone of Harry's 3 children, Albus has inherited Lily's eyes. Albus Severus, Harry said quietly, so that nobody but Ginny could hear, and she was tactful enough to pretend to be waving to Rose, who was now on the train. You were named for 2 headmasters of Hogwarts. One of them was a Slytherin, and he was probably the bravest man I ever knew. But just say, then Slytherin House will have gained an excellent student, won't it? Doesn't matter to us, Al. But if it matters to you, you'll be able to choose Gryffindor over Slytherin. The Sorting Hat takes your choice into account. Really? Did for me, said Harry. He never told any of his children that before, and he saw the wonder in Albus' face when he said it. But now the doors were slamming all along the scarlet train, and the blurred outlines of parents were swarming forwards for final kisses. Last-minute reminders. Albus jumped into the carriage, and Ginny closed the door behind him. Students were hanging from the windows nearest them. A great number of faces, both on the train and off, seemed to be turned towards Harry. Why are they all staring? Demanded Albus, as he and Rose craned round to look at the other students. Don't let it worry you, said Ron. It's me. I'm extremely famous. Albus, Rose, Hugo, and Lily laughed. The train began to move, and Harry walked alongside it, watching his son's thin face already ablaze with excitement. Harry kept smiling and waving, even though it was like a little bereavement, watching his son glide away from him. The last trace of steam evaporated in the autumn air. The train rounded a corner. Harry's hand was still raised in farewell. He'll be all right, muttered Ginny. As Harry looked at her, he lowered his hand absent-mindedly and touched the lightning scar on his forehead. I know he will. The scar had not pained Harry for 19 years. All was well. And there we go. All done. This is the quickest live stream ever. There was no other chapter I could have read in that book, because obviously in Deathly Hallows they don't really go back to Hogwarts via the train. So no. I mean, I could go into Cursed Child, but I won't. See, when you're reading, your throat gets awful dry, doesn't it? Does anyone else just like sit there after the scene in the movie where you just see Ron, Harry, and Hermione watching their kids go off, and you just sit there like like that? And I just see it, and I sit there, and I remember watching it in the cinema thinking, my childhood's over, it's done. Honestly, I was a mess. I was a mess after watching that, after Deathly Hallows Part 2. I was a mess. Excuse me for that noise. It's just because my juice is done. Same. And then the credits roll and the music. Yeah, no, the music doesn't help. The music does not help. Oh, you can see Clive. The music doesn't help. Yeah, I was in tears. Why? I know. I think it's in our heads. It's just like it doesn't end because we all still love Harry Potter and we all still watch it. So it doesn't really end. But when you've seen it in the cinema, it was like you're sitting there and then you're like, it's done. You have to walk out and leave it, and you're like, My mum was so embarrassed. I think we saw it in three. I saw the last one in 3D for some strange reason. And then my mum got so embarrassed about me and my sister crying. She went, put your 3D glasses on and get to the car. And I was just like, sorry, my childhood's just ended before my eyes. Always. Yeah, always. Nice. To be fair, if you're saying oh nice about the 3D, it wasn't very 3D. I'm not going to lie. None of it was really 3D, apart from the Dementors and maybe some of the creatures. But a lot of it wasn't really 3D. So it was a bit disappointing. Not going to lie. I mean, it was cool saying, oh, I saw the last one in 3D, but... I'm so scared about damaging these. Well, these books are probably already damaged anyway because they're so old, but I'm so scared about damaging them. Fun fact: the movie came out on my 11th birthday, so it was cool. Oh, that's really cool. You'd have been going to Hogwarts by then. It ended, and then you'd be going to Hogwarts at that age. What time is it at your place? It's about 20. It's 20 minutes to 5 in the evening, so it's 4:40 p.m. here. Where is it for everyone else? This video is just going to be me talking in the live stream now because I've read the book. It's 10 minutes past 9 in the morning or in the evening? At night. Oh, so you're far ahead. You're like 5 hours ahead of me then. Well, thank you for watching that. Well, that's not really late, but thank you for watching at that time of night. That's very much appreciative. American living in Cali, so it's almost 9 in the it's almost 9 in the morning. So you're on opposite ends here. You're on opposite ends of the. Sorry, I'm getting messages now because I'm. Sorry. Came 10 minutes before it ended, so I didn't watch it as a whole. Train hasn't left for us yet. Lucky. Oh no, train hasn't left for you guys yet. Oh. It left hours ago for me, and like I should. But though the train journey to Hogwarts is actually ages because you have to go to King's Cross, but then it's in Scotland. I'm going to see how long I'm actually going to see how long it is. How long is the journey to Hogwarts? It takes 7 to 8 hours to get to Hogwarts, by the way. I'm not joking. They leave at 11 o'clock every year without failure, and by the time they get there, it's just before dinner. So you're sitting on a train for 7 to 8 hours. That's how long it probably takes me to get to London from here. So it's the same sort of thing because Hogwarts is in the Highlands, and that's where I am. So I'd have to go from Scotland to England to come back because you have to get there by the train. No, it's not. Hang on. Just so you know I'm not lying. Hang on, see if it'll. There you go. I know you don't think probably like I don't think you're lying, but it's like it says 7 to 8 hours there. So I already live in Scotland, so I'd have to go all the way to platform 9 3/4 just to come back because you have to do it. It's so annoying. No, it really is something. And there, what's another fun fact I knew? That you cannot take dogs to Hogwarts with you. That they are not an option as a pet because they cannot be left unattended for so long with us. You can leave an owl to fly, a toad to go about, and a cat. Dogs need like attention. So yeah, you knew that. I was so annoyed when I found that out. I was like, so I can't take my dog with me. I'm not going. Literally, I turned into the Grinch. I'm not going. So I'm just checking emails and things. It's like toad, cat, or owl. Yeah, but I want to take my dog with me because my dog's so cute. If I had to pick out of those three, I would probably pick a cat. That's sick. Imagine being Scottish Hogwarts students and having to travel all the way to King's Cross. Yeah, that's what I'd have to do. Like I said that to my mum, and she went, Can we not just take you? Would we not be able just to take you?" And I went, "No, because you have to go by the Hogwarts Express." Yeah, I'd probably pick like a tabby. I'd probably pick like a gingery cat, like a nice orange and white cat, just to sit and stroke. A toad, I don't mind toads and stuff, or an owl, but I would like a pet that would cuddle me at nighttime. And I don't think an owl would like that. Or you could have a, or yes, I could have a flying car. Don't give me ideas. We all know what happened when Ron and Harry threw that one. They, they were seen by 7 muggles. Do you have any idea how serious this is? Owls for sure seem them. They do seem the most useful for post and stuff, but I'm pretty sure Hogwarts has the owlry anyway. So I'm pretty sure there would be. That was my dog. I'm pretty sure there would be other ways for students to get mail if they don't have an owl. Unless your parents got you both. Unless you had a sibling there and they got them a pet owl and it was useful for all the family. Unless your cat's half. Yes, half an easel, yeah. That's my. Yeah. Like Crookshanks. He knew. He knew. Yeah, prefer a cat like a white or a ginger like tabby. Yeah, ginger tabby, yeah. I just want something to cuddle. Percy had Hermes and didn't like sharing. That's because Percy was up. Because Percy is a bad word that I'm not going to say on this stream. See, like this is the thing as well. That's what I hate about the films. They cause Percy went and like believed the ministry over Harry and then disassociate from his family and that. They didn't give Percy a redemption arc. And it was well deserved because bless him, he was there when Fred died. So I do feel bad for Percy in a way because I just wish that that was a thing as well, but they didn't leave out. They had it somewhere. Yeah, I know, but I wish you'd just seen it proper. Maybe, well, they might do in the. It'll be years from now, but in the TV show, that'll take years. Just hi, Kenzie. Mackenzie. Sorry, I just want to say Kenzie because I just no. Like I read the book, and you may have missed it, but now we're just having Potterific chat. This is what it's going to be. This is what it's going to be called. Potterific, like 19 years later, and Potterific chat. Kenzie sounds kind of cute. I know. I like the name. I like it, Kenzie. It's cute. Like he shows up in that scene when Harry says, "How dare you stand where you stood?" Yeah, I had to walk the dog. Oh, that's not a bad thing. Get your like my that's not bad. What dog do you have? Like yeah, he did show up there. I'm just meaning like a proper sort. He had like a proper sort of redemption moment in the book with his family members and apologized and because he dissociated with them and then treated them like they were nothing. And it was like Percy. Bye guys, I have to go and have dinner. No, that's no worry. Thank you for joining us again. If you have to go, you have to go. Like, don't feel obligated to like stay. But have a nice dinner. I have two. I have a cockapoo and a. I have no idea how to say that. But a cockapoo's cute. Oh, cockapoo. So full scene would be great. Yeah, that would have been great. Thank you to you too. Thank you. No, I have a dachshund. Say bye. I have it. This is only a little guy I have, but he's perfect size. He's my co-host, but you haven't seen him. He's been sleeping. After my dinner, we're going to binge watch. Yes. Can't remember the last time I actually watched one of the movies. I'm not gonna lie, I don't watch them all the time. But there's some days I'll be like, I want to watch. Obviously, I'll put Prisoner of Azkaban. But there's some days like I actually want to watch Deathly Hallows Part 1, and I don't know why. I do like watching the Fantastic Beasts though. I've watched them a fair few times now. But I don't watch them all the time. I think everyone thinks I just sit here and watch Harry Potter all the time. I don't. I know, I'll get you in a minute. You should be patient, boy. Sorry, just got chill there. I used to watch them all the time, but recently I've just been no, I listen to like audiobooks. Sorry, I'm replying to a text from my sister. No, I listen to the audiobooks on here when people have put them up to sleep. It's been a while since I've actually read a physical copy of the book. I might have to do it again, but I have a pile of books next to my bed that I need to actually read. Have you watched Backed Up? I've seen some of it. I've seen the I just quickly glanced through the video, and obviously it's showed the new thing in Universal. There's Lego and stuff coming out. I've seen all that. I'll probably end up watching some of it later. I was watching the start of the video, and it's how when they were talking about how Harry Potter brings people together and fans all around the world, I almost started to cry. I was like, I can't go on the live stream red and blotchy from going, I'm crying. I can't do that. There's a fly in here. I'm disappointed with Lego. Yeah, I only have 3. It's not new. It's update. Oh, right. Okay. Same. I'm disappointed too. See, I only have 3 Harry Potter Legos. I've never got big into Lego, but my dad got me the smallest one and the biggest one, which you can see up there, the Ministry of Magic. He got me one of the bigger ones. He got me a small and big one, and I've got the Ministry, Chambers, Secrets, and the Ford Anglia because I have no room. And I'm one of those people that, not that I struggle following instructions, but like if I get one bit wrong, I'm going to lose my nut. And I will feel so annoyed and disappointed. Oh, it's Skywalker Saga style Harry Potter. It's the video game collection. They updated the graphics, like remake it. Oh, I see. I never played the Lego games. Yeah, I never played the Lego video games. But yeah, if they've just updated them, like with actual voice line. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get what you mean. Like if they've just updated it and they've not and they've not really done anything else to it, then yeah. Are the Weasley twins, James and Oliver Phelps, are they not hosting something as well? Is it like a cooking show, like a Harry Potter based cooking show? I think I read that somewhere. A baking show, yes. I actually met one of the twins. Was it James Phelps? I think it was James at my university. Yeah, I would actually like to see is it a actual Harry Potter themed baking show? No, I met James Phelps through one of the directors at my university when I was studying drama and musical theatre, and he said, I'm going to bring in a surprise guest, and one of my friends came running into the room and was like, Jay, it's James Phelps, it's one of the Weasley twins. And I went, what? And he walked past and I went, oh my gosh, it is. So every time someone says, have you met a member of the Harry Potter cast, I forget. I go, no, I haven't. And I go, oh, I have. I've met James Phelps. I do love how the Weasley twins, like James and Oliver, Draco, Tom Felton, Ivana Lynch, and the majority of the cast are like still doing all this stuff for it because they love it so much. It's so cute. I love it so much. Yes, they make a lot of things from Harry Potter, like Whomping Willow. What? And Fox. Wow, they're not holding back, are they? Whomping Willow and Fox. Whoa, that's insane. I have to see that. Can you imagine if they actually... They're going to actually have to build Hogwarts out of cake, aren't they? And it's all edible. Wow. That, if I watched that show, I would have to have some sort of cake in the cupboard. Because every time I watch like a baking show or a cooking show, it just makes me hungry. So I'd be sitting there like, I want cake. I mean, I have Harry Potter chocolate, but it's like, it's not the same. I would want cake. Oh, I keep getting my hair caught. Same cake. Yeah, cake is good, especially if it's a Harry Potter cake. My mum literally got me for my birthday this year. Got me my dream cake of my happy birthday J on it, like a Hagrid cake. It was so cute. That was my birthday cake this year. Because Mum went, "What cake do you want?" I went, "That." And she went, "Are you sure?" And I went, "Yeah." I've always wanted it as well, but I was like, I'll wait for like a big birthday. And I had a big birthday this year. So my mum was like, "What cake do you want?" And I was like, "I want it to say happy birthday on it." And like Hagrid sat on it. It was very delicious. It was a proper chocolate cake as well. It was so nice. Like, so good. Also I have a twin, so we got two cakes, but she got one that looked more like this. It's like a sunflower. Oh, you're not going to see it. It's like a sunflower cake. So she got that one. So I got two cakes. But now I want that cake every year. So if anyone's like, "Oh, what do you want for your birthday?" I'd be like, "Just get me a cake." So gonna everyone's hot back to Hogwarts posts, and I'm like, "Oh, it's so cute." Yours is by far superior. Well, they actually both tasted pretty good. I mean, I know mine's is the best because it's Harry Potter, but they both tasted pretty good. Oh, are you getting restless now? What? You okay? Up, look up. No? You're just like, "Mum, what are you doing? Get off." Look, here. The people want to see you. You're just like, "No, they don't." Right, I will get you something in a minute. Just wait. I may have to go in a few minutes because this little guy's getting a bit restless now. He's like, "You've been sitting here doing this all day, Mum. Pay attention to me." I'm a fan of chocolate, so I'd like that more. I like any cake, but chocolate is a superior level of cake. But they both tasted good. Like, I don't mind. Well, is there no cake? No. Unless there's coconut on the cake, then no. I don't like coconut. The two things I don't like are coconut and licorice, and my partner absolutely loves coconut and licorice, and I'm like, "Well, you can have it." Anytime I get anything with that, I'm like, I'll give it to him because I'm like, I won't eat it. I know. Well, I'll get off in a minute. I can see us in the memory. I'll probably head out right now as well. I've got to get ready for breakfast. If you can believe it, we'll probably watch Harry Potter later today as well. That is absolutely fine because I'm going to need to end this because he's getting a bit restless and agitated and he'll need fed and so will I. But he's going to jump. 3, 2, 1. Oh no. Oh, I count down. You don't even do it. But I will end the live stream here and thank you guys all for watching and talking. Thank you for like it was fun doing this. I've never been live, never worked with animals. I've never been live on YouTube before, so it was fun to do this and fun to read. And also you can find the other ones on my channel as well, so you can find them there. Love your dog. So do I. Everyone loves a dash hound. Everyone loves a sausage dog. But he is cute, so I won't argue with you there. But he'll need his dinner right now, probably at some point. But it's always great getting to chat to fellow Harry Potter heads, because Potterheads are the best. Okay, so I gotta go. Oh, let my dog out, feed him. I've been sat in this for ages, and I need to get out of it. But thank you guys for watching my Back to Hogwarts day, my little series. Sorry that, again, my videos messed up and I couldn't do it as videos, but I did enjoy going live on YouTube and speaking to everyone. So I will see you guys next time. I'll see you guys later.